video is going to start the glazing of MITSURUGI.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
The best deck post-Suda. And I'm not just saying that for views.
Stop the cap.
This is what I truly believe is the best deck post-Suda. And no one knows what to do, how to interrupt it. And you know what? I could be a YouTuber and tell you this, or you guys can see for yourselves in this video. When I take on 6-time YCS champion versus 1-time YCS champion. Christian Urena here. I'm going to show you guys, we're going to hop right into this, how to play MITSURUGI properly. Everyone's doing it wrong, and I'm going to show you guys right now, so let's go! And before you guys watch, smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, and let me know if you guys want to see more MITSURUGI. I'm going to like glaze the heck out of this deck, and this is going to be our new Ryzel. There will be a MITSURUGI masterclass when Suda is released officially, because you guys have to understand, I called this before Ryzel Beansmith. This is the best deck and no one knows. You'll see. I'm going to show you guys right now. That ritual monster, when it hits the board, is game over immediately. So let's get straight into this video. Christian Urena's hand right now is probably the best hand he could possibly open. Fualos, Nihilus, Sengen, Kaimin, and Sengen summoning and talents. It doesn't get better. He's playing Tenpai Striker, board breaker version, and I just draw an average hand in our deck, which by the way is extremely cracked as well. My MITSURUGI deck plays Nadir Servant and plays a small Ryzel package. I'm going to go in depth in this video because you guys need to know everything about it. And seriously guys, comment below so I know you guys want to see it. Spreadsheet plus masterclass of like 20 plus hours of combos of everything you guys need to know about MITSURUGI, because I'm telling you right now, MITSURUGI is the #1 deck post-Suda. You'll see. And especially for YCS Orlando, because no one will know what these cards do. So I want you guys to see how good this is. So I'm playing a small Ryzel package here. You won't be able to see the full extent of it, obviously, because of Fualos. I will do a later video showcasing everything you need to know about this deck. Everything. Beginning, inside, out. Everything you need to know about the deck. And deck profiles. But this is going to be a dual showcasing at first. Because I want you guys to see the power. Because one thing to show you guys a deck list, it's another to show you guys how powerful this is. So, good luck, you'll need it. I think Gunther will probably need it. We're going to go Thrust here. I just want to see if he has Ash Blossom, because this could affect later plays. So I just set it in burn, literally just as an Ash-like test. That's all that was. And then here I have many options. I'm going to Talent Look a hand prior to continuing, because I could make him draw, but the beauty of this deck is, now I could do full Fiendsmith lines, full Ryzel. I don't play Fiendsmith in this deck. You can go full Ryzel lines, but he'll draw like 6 times. I don't want him to do that. So I'm going to look into his hand first. This is where he's going to chain Nihilus. No, he keeps Nihilus in my hand. I get rid of the talents, not the Sengen summoning. I let him have that. I go straight to Detonator, let him draw 1. And then I go Nadir Servant. Now this is where it's going to get really cool. Where Nadir Servant will be able to get me whatever I need. I'm going to draw first for free. I'm going to, because of that draw, I'm going to be able to tribute and summon. He will get to draw 1 from the deck. This is prior to summoning that. Draws Engage. This is an unbelievably broken hand he has. And I'm going to set 1. Now, what I could do is I could also summon Maximus and get a little bit more value. However, I do not want to risk that my opponent has cards in his extra deck that could get rid of these. Draws another engagement. This is this is like the most broken Tenpai hand you'll ever see. And if this hand right here doesn't just defeat him, then nothing will. And I could have done a lot of stuff with Maximus, as I said, but I don't want him to drop Nihilus. We got hit with 2 Charmies, bro. We got hit with 2 Charmies, so I don't want to do too much here. But you guys will see in later videos what it does when it does go off. So the second this card hits the board is game over, and I'll show you guys exactly why. So I'm going to go Engage. What this card does, it forces him not to discard no matter what. So he's forced to discard a card for nothing. Each turn, this card will be discarding a card. This is a custom card. It'll discard 1 card on my turn, 1 card on his turn. You can't hand trap this deck. You cannot hand trap MITSURUGI. Typically, a deck that you can't hand trap is unbelievably broken, obviously, because it'll play unfazed. This is my half board through 2 Charmies. I let the Hornet go. And the other effect of this is Regeki, plus Special Summon, plus add follow-up. Like, it's just ridiculous. Each turn you get these values. I'm going to go into Kagari to get Engage. I'm going to pop and Imperm, setting up now another Engage that he draws. So it's an Engage for 3 here. Kind of forced to negate that because he's going to draw. And I won't be able to get the Regeki effect from my card, but it will give me follow-up. So I get an amazing follow-up right there. If he had a board, I would have got a free Regeki there. But I need to get rid of it. And even though it looks like he's going to beat me with the Tenpai cards, he actually can't. Because Detonator is still enough to stop the OTK here. Even through all the Charmies, through double engage, look at his graveyard. Talents, we got rid of his talents with our talents. even though it looks like you could have game, it's actually not game. Because when it's the synchros in the graveyard, we're just gonna pop the other card that synchro summons immediately. When Biden's in the graveyard, we're just gonna pop the Hydra. When Biden's in the graveyard, making it so that there's no actual line there. So with the most broken hand possible, that's what we're able to do there quite easily. So now, YCS Champion 2025, aka Christian Urena, is gonna start with Heat Wave Classic, but we're gonna play this out. You're gonna see how this is gonna go. I want you guys to see. There's gonna be a few replays here, show you guys how powerful this is. Versus not just against Tenpai, but actually against a lot. So I'm gonna strike the summon of that. Hell no, I'm not letting that resolve. And that was an immediate victory. Not just immediate victory, but that was my good friend Urena giving up on the deck because our deck is the absolute best. I'm gonna show you guys another cool replay here. So many replays, so little time. This one will be against Dernier Match, who is a YCS champion, by the way, as well, with Tenpai. So just want to show you guys how this deck does now when we're going first against hand traps. That last one was against a board breaker version of the deck. Now this is against a hand trap deck. Bystials are amazing against our deck. Nibiru's okay against the deck as well. So let's see how it does now against hand traps. And I want you guys to see how it's unhand trappable. Baldrake, Sorinir, Nibiru, Baldrake, Send. That's 4. Like, Baldrake's Tribute, a ritual, is fucking huge. Because it banishes it, by the way. So that's 4 legitimate interruptions our opponent will have on our turn. So we're going to go Feral Limps here. I'm going to show you a cool line. You always go Feral Limps, search Saji, summon Saji. You don't summon the Ice Ryzeal. Twins of the Eclipse is legal for this deck. So we go straight to Twins, Ice, Send, trigger Feral Limps. Now here's where he's able to Bystial me. It's a very good Bystial. Very powerful Bystial. We're just going to go Thrust here to get Talents. And then Talents is going to look at the hand in which he is forced to Baldrake again. Which is fine. Like, what's Talents going to do here? We're still going to get nibbed. Like, Talents isn't even doing anything. Vadra's useless. We're going to get nibbed anyways. And he's going to Baldrake Tribute anyways. So, it doesn't really do much there anyways. So you're going to go into this card. Now it's just absurd what this is going to do. So now we're going to summon the Ritual. The second this card hits the board is almost game over. This is going to Regeki on summon. Additionally, the 2 grave effects, we're gonna get back our Ritual, and this will special itself, allowing us to rank 4 for free, and we still have this Prayers card. So instantly, I'm gonna chain 1, chain 2, chain 3. He's assumingly gonna Baldrake to banish it, and then I'm gonna force him to discard a card, and I can't MITSURUGI Prayers because I already did it, but I force him to get rid of this card. We're gonna be able to summon everything out here. We're gonna add another MITSURUGI Ritual. He's gonna send Lebellion, who cares? And I'm just trying to force him to waste his last card. I'm going to summon Feral Limps here, which I think for sure merits him stopping it. And this is going to put him on 0 cards. And we just won. But because I'm a bozo, I don't actually play a card for Metaltronus. So even though we just played through 5 interruptions, I don't play a single card for Metaltronus against this deck. I don't play hand traps. So I actually lose this game. Because I'm a bozo. I literally played into Genroku. He goes Hita, Genroku. He actually won that. So I'll give that to Dernier Match. That was very cool. I'm going to give it to him. But now we're going to continue watching the next game. So he's going to look at his hand. 3 real hand traps. So he's going to have Seal and 3 real hand traps. And I don't even care. And Regain and full setup. I want you guys to watch this absolute masterclass here. We're going to summon Saji. And our hand's not even that good. It's not even that good. But I just want you guys to watch. I'm not trying to give him a turn. I'm aiming to kill him. That's why I'm not entering battle phase here. Seal to bounce the X Ryzeal, which is cool because I can summon Sword, but he doesn't know I would know. This is why I did this line. Good line on his end. I was expecting it. Now I'm going to summon Sword, and now at this point I'm faced with a decision. I can enter battle phase and would save my barrier, and I'm not forced to, but the value of getting rid of this Baldrake at 0 is so high because now I just put up a huge board, and I'm going to use this card. He's already at only 3 cards. I'm going to use this card now to put him basically on nothing. So I'm going to summon these out. 1, 2, 3. Pop everything. And they're just so good. Like, it's so good. I'm going to allow Druids to resolve. I don't care. I'm going to use that to discard a card. Getting rid of the Chandra. So he still has 2 hand traps here. But what's the 2 hand traps realistically going to do? I summon Ice Ryzeal here. I'm going to use Detonator because I want if he uses any hand trap, I want Detonator to pop his follow-ups basically. He's going to Druids from that card. I'm cool with that. I'm going to go Detonator to pop the Regain. To pop the Second Summoning. Because then if he uses the draw for Regain, I'll just pop that. Bell was crazy on the Dear Servant. But I'm just going to change Detonator to pop the Druid Swarm that I already resolved. And I have deep barrier for any follow-up with that. Like, look at this crazy follow-up, bro. We played through all that shit, and he cannot play. And next turn, we kill him. And every single turn, these cards are coming back. Like, it's just crazy. Summon Bell. I do not care about type 1, so I just let this shit go. Do not care. I literally have deep barrier. I don't care. And I'm going to continue now. I'm going to go Saji. I could have just, literally could have just deep barriered XYZ, make this so much easier. But I don't care about easy. I just want to like play more and fun with the deck, you know? So the line here is quite simple. It's just all I have to do is play through Ball Drake in the best way I can. So here, I'm thinking of the best line. I summoned something that I think forces. I do not need this dual drive. I knew that he was going to Ball Drake the dual drive. That's all I was setting up. And now I can set up my full combo of these, popping his field, getting a negate, and he's not able to activate any card. When he has no cards in hand with this, it's auto win because he's not actually allowed to activate any card. So, because when he activates a card, this negates it. So it's basically 2 negates now from 1 card. This is a negate, this is a negate, and then this will be a Regeki that also gets follow-up. It's just crazy. It's actually insane. Gonna go on to game 3 now. I don't know if he's gonna make me go first or if he's gonna make me go second. So I prepped for going both. I'm cool with opening Solemns first or second. Our opponent's hand is a custom hand. Fualos, Valor, Ogre, Sorinier. There's actually a custom hand here from our Tempai player, but that's what all Tempai players do, don't they? Gonna go into Sorinier to get rid of one of the cards and Fualos. I'm cool with that because I'm just gonna use my card. I don't use my card yet. By the way, I don't use Kamo yet because I don't care about the Sorinier he has on field. The Sorinier on field, if I just use this, he could just discard this, but the card will still get banished. So there's really no point. He's going to Valor this. Now I use this card because I'm going to put him at basically no cards. This card is stupid. LOL. Bro, literally. Like he has 1 card left in his hand right now. I have Strike and Judgment. I go Dual Drive, allowing him to draw another card because my follow-up is much more important. And by the way, if he nibs right now, if he nibs on my Dual Drive, my Murakamo will simply just resolve. Adding a free follow-up, special summoning itself back, Regekiing the Nibiru. He's going to be left with nothing. So in this scenario, he Ogres, which is a great play because now it forces me to play a little bit more. I still go MITSURUGI Ritual to summon out the other from deck, allowing him to draw 1 more. But when you get these 2 in rotation, this will be summoning this back at any time. Well, this is going to summon back now and it'll get the Trap Negate. It'll summon this back for extra follow-up. I literally have Strike Judgment. Like, this is insane. He draws Valor. Doesn't matter. Like, there's just no answer here. I get a negate, a free Regeki. If he Nibiru's on this will literally just resummon and get the Reborn card. That'll just resummon this. It makes Nib obsolete. Like, this is so busted. I have 3 negates that I just reveal for shits and gigs. Nib Valor doesn't matter. He has 6 hand traps, or 5 hand traps. 5 hand traps with Nib Valor. He goes Nibiru because he's still forced to. This will just summon itself back, and it'll get me a Prayers, which will do the exact same thing. It'll just reborn this because it's properly summoned, and set up my Regeki even easier. Custom, literally, this is a custom deck, bro. This is some nerd one day decided to build random, from Konami, decided to build random cards. It's like, yeah, let's just make this ritual deck fair. This deck is insane. Like, look at this. I don't even know what to say. Fualos, Valor, Ogre, Sorinier, Valor, and Nibiru. And if it wasn't for Fualos, he would have 0 cards in hand right now. And whatever he draws, I have 3 negates. I have a Regeki. I have another negate. I have 4 negates, because this will be a negate because you have no cards in hand. I have a Regeki. I have this summoning infinite follow-up. This card is not once per turn, by the way. It's once per chain. So I can summon 5 reptiles from my graveyard if I wanted. I'm starting my turn with 4 cards, even though I have 0 right now. And that's just auto loss. That's it for today's duels. There are so many replays with this deck, as you see, and they all look so broken. If you guys want to see a deck profile of this deck, let me know. I'd love to do that in the near future, because this deck is busted. Thanks for watching the video. Comment, like, subscribe. Let me know if you want to see more. Check out the Rise of Future Masterclass. MITSURUGI Masterclass coming very soon. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next video. Peace!